So, finally, Cheeb is not alone in everything that we do. He's not gonna be the only scapegoat. Old Gala semi-volunteered to be as one as well. Hello, hello, and welcome back to Soviet Republic, and welcome back to Undecisiveness, Undecided. Undecided Oolykee and undecided comment section, I have to say, about the future of our rail infrastructure. There are some suggestions, but let me go with the comment section straight away. Demetri, thank you for everything. Cheeb said that he doesn't mind night cycle. This is actually, common consensus, but yeah, I'm gonna keep the night cycles. It was just an opinion, but you know, I wonder what's your opinion on that, guys. But I think we're just gonna continue with the night cycle. For road signals, I just add them as needed. Cheap does it. Yeah, I do it the same, but I'm just thinking like maybe it would be better if we preemptively predicted where we're gonna need signals. And this new road, I have to say that is disappointment because they're not using it. I know that it's not the most direct route, that it's better to have this left right zigzagging because it's shorter route, but I remember it was previously, let's check this out. 3 divisions said that the route is not calculated by the length of the road, but it's calculated by the number of nodes that it has. And if we have less nodes here than elsewhere, I don't know if it's still the case here, but I'm gonna go and try to remove any nodes from here. Let's go with, this is a footpath. Remove footpath, and let's see if I can remove this node. To see if the trucks are gonna start using this this road. There's no nodes here. All of these construction offices that we used to have here. Oh, here we go. One over here. There's yeah, actually there is a couple of more here. I can see here now. Remove this one. Okay, some of the trucks are coming through here. I'm pretty sure that they are doing something. This is bricks, I believe. Yeah. Okay, go away, go away. There we go. What? What the freaking hell happened? The truck disappeared. Well, I don't know. We can open up with 3 division. I don't know. What the hell was that? I believe that was the truck that was delivering bricks or distributing bricks. This one has to stay. Oh, this one is not removed. Here we go. Any more? I'll do one more real quickly. Yeah, this should be quite visible. I'm thinking if I'm missing. No, this one has less nodes. Let's see if the truck starts using this road or not. So this road here should have a lot of nodes. Every node, every intersection is a node, and plus probably there's others. So yeah, anyway. Continuing on, trains, wow. Wow, a lot of questions. For buying truck builders, how many do you need building? I think all your rail will need to be constructed because you can't build them disassembled. For truck transport, that's a good question. Can we? I did not, since there is, let's see, blueprint. Yeah, looks like it's... it would be under track builder. No, it would be under disassembled, I believe, right? So we can't really... Yeah, looks like we can't. We can't... which one was it again? Was it this one? Or... actually, we can easily check. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have MUV 69. Okay, 69. MUV 69. That was the one that we had. MUV 69. This one over here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like this is a disassembled type, so yeah, we cannot build disassembled as far as I understand it. Right, again, track builders, how many do we need? Cheap if we're gonna be exporting them, then as many as we can build, if they're gonna be the source of income. So, how many do we need? Infinite number. It can be our like prime export track builders after we set, like, after I get, let's say, 2 of them, one for this construction office, one for the other side, we can go and start selling them. I probably want to start selling them as we need money. Construction finished. Okay, we said, oh right, okay, so let's go and get the trucks over here from the border crossing. Which ones are you again? Level 12 and level 12. Let's go for these two. So we should go, right, unemployment high, heating problem, traffic jam, fire. There we go. So we should have a fire department here next to chemical industry, which is definitely going to be good news for everybody. Okay, so let's continue. This system will lean towards buying and keeping your lines separate, which means another rail construction office. See, I agree. Again, buying, that means buying. I think second construction office is necessary in any case, just because it's realistic. Railroads do need construction offices in real life as well. You know, for maintenance and stuff, you can't just build a line and expect that it's gonna function. Plus, we need the train depots and all that good stuff. Also, if we're gonna be using this railroad construction office, that means that we're gonna need the. That means we're gonna need the to get the trains that we're gonna build to use the railroads over here. So okay, I decide. Okay, I hope you guys are on board, but I'm gonna connect the railroad somehow, either this way or all the way around here, because this is gonna be railroad here. We're gonna have railroad going to the coal area, so that's probably gonna be the next one that we're gonna have after this railroad is finished. We're gonna have a railroad going to the coal area that's gonna be exporting coal. I do have to plan the parking spaces here for the trains, more rails. This is probably gonna be, let's say, long-term investment. I'm thinking about actually doing this now, like stopping what we're doing at the moment and connecting this to here. This, I'm thinking about building this and rail construction office. Come on, chop. Assign here. I put this one as a priority. And start. We have distribution office. We're gonna start producing our own trains. Okay, we still have 1 million. I still don't know which track construction we're gonna go for, but we're gonna do it throughout the day. I'm gonna just go and check unemployment high, heating problem, go away. Okay, we're gonna need stuff. Plastics. Do we have enough plastics? That's a good question. Do we have enough plastics over here? Let's see how the storage works. No, plastics is something that we are lacking a lot of. What's with the chemistry over here? This one is working pretty hard. It's doing well. There is a lot of plastics here, so plastics is not being delivered. That's the problem. This is working on those 80%. This is quite great. Plastics is there. Where is plastics being stored then? Oh, only here. Okay. Looks like, first of all, who is delivering plastics here? Distribution office? Could be. Steel. Okay, we have one. We have 3 trucks actually delivering plastics here, and it's not working properly. Okay, let's go for 2 more. 2 more covered hulls. Covered hull. Total capacity. We have Yelch, Škoda. Yelch has smaller capacity. I think I'm gonna go with the Yelch. Different colors. Yes. 2 more of these. Hopefully they're gonna help with distribution of plastics. Okay. Plastics obviously is not a problem. Well, we have stored plastics. We'll see when they start consuming it, how it's gonna look like. Okay, so construction office here needs to be delivering all the materials over here. So that's gonna be unload. Well, finally, something they did correctly. What do you need? Let's get the... yeah, what do you need? Open... covered. Ooh, electronics. Well, we are importing that. We'll focus on that. And then the fabrics. Fabrics and electronics are gonna be dodgy things to get. Okay, let's do it like this. Covered hulls. Total capacity. Covered hulls. Yelch, let's go for something different. Maz. Let's go Minsk, Autozavod. 4. We're gonna need steel as well, right? Let's go for 6. And then we have open hull. We're gonna go for open hull. Let's go for Maz as well. Here we go. 1, 2. Okay, perfect. So what you're gonna have to do is first get the steel. Steel is gonna be our mighty Soviet steel that we are producing ourselves. Not... so here we go. That's gonna be steel, and this is gonna be plastics. The fabrics is gonna be interesting part, because we have one fabric factory, but it doesn't store any fabrics. So I'm thinking about having a direct line of fabrics. Do we have covered hulls over here? We have one, this one. I don't think we need a lot of fabrics here in our construction. So let's go and see this. This little guy, hopefully you can see here that he is coming back. I'm gonna remove this construction from his schedule. We're gonna build this one. Okay, so blueprints. If I go to blueprints and then choose which ones we're gonna for, you can see that fabric is literally 0.5 tons. So if we have one truck delivering fabric, yeah, let's do it. I can do it like this. What's the capacity of this? Look, this is the problem here. The capacity for it's set for the fabric is 35 tons. That's enormous. That's gonna be 35 tons. We can build like freaking hundreds of trains. What do we actually need? Okay, let's decide now. Track builder. I think I'm gonna go for something not the best. So what we can afford. We just spend a lot of money. We have 900,000. I think I'm gonna go and borrow 1 million rubles and go for this one, the second biggest vanilla one. Let's see the value. Okay, so this is it. These are more expensive, 2 million, and this is vanilla. This one has 35 speed. Wow. Okay, do we trust our industries? I think I do. Okay, let's go for 2 million. Let's go for the bigger one straight away. So, let's go like this. Problems. We're gonna create problems. Cheap, congratulations. 2 million, 5 years. Borrow money. Ta-da! Okay, here we go. Get good track builder. Get good. 2 million. That's the best vanilla one. We do have even better ones that are not vanilla mods, but we're going for this. Ta-da! We have our first trains. Here we go. This is what we are producing now. We have 600,000 rubles left. We have a huge payment loan to pay off. We need to start producing these. Okay, so this now tells us how much of each materials this one needs. 5 tons of plastics. That's obviously plastics is going to be a little bit higher than the fabrics. We can do it like this. This can be, I don't know, even 1%. Electronics. This one doesn't need electronics. That's good. It needs 5 tons of plastic, so that's going to be like 50% at least. 5 tons of plastics, 15 tons. Oh, okay. Maybe not 50%, maybe 25. And this one is going to be 25. Electronics is going to be, I don't know, 10%, 60, 61, and you have 40% of this. This one actually can be 0. We don't need it. Currently, we're going to just focus on the track builders. We will be exporting track builders. Period. That's it. Track builders we're going to be exporting. So 25, so let's go for like 40, 40, and here 19. Yeah, that's it. This looks like it's a proper. And this is going to be our specialization. Specialization is going to be producing the track builders. Okay, that's done. We need to just now assign vehicles that's going to be delivering stuff. We still need vehicles here, so we did assign steel. We need the electrical components. I think we can get... I need trucks. I need to set up what they're going to be delivering. So as soon as trucks arrive, then we're going to set this up, because this is not helpful. I need to assign local storage that is over here. And then this fabric thing is going to be interesting how we're going to do that. But we're going to focus on that later. Track is being built. There we go. There we go. I think even the track builders that we have on the border crossing that we bought by accident, I can sell it. Yes, mistakes have been made. Forgot to read the other comment. Sorry about that, Old Gala. Now that it seems to be nominated as a scapegoat, whenever anything goes wrong, won't deter me from making a few suggestions. I usually have one large rail construction office in each town, so blueprint to build your own rail construction vehicles to send them is one option, or using the money to buy most up-to-date ones on the customs house as you need them, freeing up funds to buy blueprints for locos and wagons. Yeah, I have never separated passenger freight lines. I think this is a good subject. This is a good subject, and I kind of disagree with this, because I had, just because of the game mechanics and of course, you know, a small brain, I make mistakes. My trains get stuck, semaphores especially before. I haven't done proper train management in a while, so I couldn't really, I'm not that good. I'm not that good in train management and the signalization and all the other stuff. So from my point of view, I think I'm gonna have to focus on redundancy. That means separating the lines. Old Gala said that I never separate the passenger and freight lines, just make the stations 4 or more tracks, so there are passing, overtaking tracks. If you have few cities, universities in the middle, students, this is a good thing, and that I never did. Passenger traffic, unfortunately, in this game is really bad. Light rail or metro in large cities work well if you can plan ahead. Good luck, Chief. Yeah, thank you so much for all of this. I still didn't reply to this. I'm recording this 10 in the morning on Sunday, so it's going to 4.5 hours, no, 3.5 hours before it's going to be published. So this is the freshest, the most comments I could read before we publish. So thank you so much for comments, both Sheep and Old Gala and the Bantry, of course. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna connect this line to this railroad construction office, and then we're gonna get the railroad construction vehicle there. But first, need to finish this thing and need to finish this thing. We have finally got the vehicles here, so this is gonna be steel, and then here Brapova warehouse is plastics, I believe. Yeah, okay, that's plastics, that's fine. They're not gonna deliver chemicals. And what else do we need? We need electronics. I think I'm gonna get electronics from local warehouse here. So we do have 13 tons of electronics. That's perfectly fine. So let's go and assign this one. So we need electronics. What else do we need? Electronics. Fabrics, no. Fabrics I'm gonna do manually. Not manually. I'm gonna do it like this. Come on, where are you? Load fabrics. There we go. And then, mechanical components, that's gonna be here. We don't need the radios, we don't need electronics, so everything else is here. Plastics separate, steel separate, fabric separate, and then mechanical and electrical components from the local warehouse. That's it. That's it. We should have everything now being delivered. We'll see how it goes. They should start constructing this as soon as possible. 125 tons of steel for this. Will this even be profitable? That's a lot of steel. How much does one locomotive cost to sell? How much it costs to buy? So, buy vehicles, and then... where is it? That would be road crane, track builders. 170. You're kidding me, right? That's for buying 170. 125 tons of steel. They're more. Is it still more than 1,000 per ton, or how does it go? Steel. No, it's less. Steel is gonna be kind of close. Well, we'll see, we'll see. This is like, steel is 600 ton. Import of steel is 660. So it's gonna be 60,000 for 100 tons plus 25. That's gonna be 75,000 tons. 75,000 in steel alone. Workers are, well, we need to feed them and stuff. And well, this is the most expensive. Yeah. So we're gonna be importing 75,000 rubles of steel and exporting at, if it's 170,000 track builder on the border crossing, we're gonna be earning like 100,000 per track builder. 6,000 work hours, we're gonna have 500 workers at max, so 500 workers, that would be what, 10-15 days per, yeah, that seems reasonable. Machine parts are also expensive. Let's see, machine parts, 15 tons of these bad boys. They're like double the price, right? Not really, a little bit less than double the price. So 15 tons, so it's going to be another 15,000 of this. So that's going to be 80,000. 90,000 rubles is going to be price of the locomotive in parts that we are importing. Yeah, make your own steel, I know. Okay, let's do a time lapse now. Let's see how this railroad is being finished, and let's start producing our own locomotives or track builders. And I'm going to be planning how to connect this railroad construction office to the rest of the railroad. It's either going to be around this way or it's going to be around these fields. I'll play with the fields first. This is just going to be utility railroad. That's going to be maybe even temporary, we'll see, but initially I'm going to have to do it. There's a couple of tweaks that I need to do. I need to build the storage for trains. I need to do this in 2 directions. There's gonna be stuff that I'm gonna have to build. So let's go with this. Let's hopefully build our first track builders that we're gonna be using ourselves. And yeah, let's see you back in 5 minutes. Right. Everything seems to be working out semi-nicely. Let's go with that. That's the best I can do. I will create some connections like this, and... Seriously? Nah, that's fine. Let's do it like here. Here we have another footpath that needs to be constructed. We can do it like this. We need to start building this as soon as possible, so I'm just gonna do it like a so. There we go. So yeah, this can be these are the, I think, last two buildings. Actually, I think we're gonna need a few more because these buildings, they have capacity 150. We need 400-ish. So this is 300, 315, that's 630, 630, and then we have 156. That's another 312, so that's 946, and then we have 3 times 71, that would be 116, sorry, 216, that would be 1150-ish, I lost count-ish, 1150, and now I added these 300 here, that would be 1400, but we need more, we need locals, because some of them are working in this shop, which is, I think we can lower the capacity of this, let's go a little bit more. And then hospital, for example, this takes a lot of workers, and then we have a pub over here, and of course, you know, somebody forgot to build the connector over here, so that's a problem as well. Oh, right. I was like, why are people here? Because I put it on 0, but yeah, people here. People are there because they need to be there. But it's progressing nice. I mean, this is limited, extremely limited people working here. You can see that there's no unemployment. One guy was without a job. We just need more people. If you go to a filter here with the apartments, we have 180, 100 here, so we have empty apartments. Plus, we are building more. We need to get people here. So. And of course, sewage is something that, you know, people like to have, so that's gonna just take a while for us to build up population. What about here? We have barely any apartments, empty. The whole city of Murmansk is full. That's great. That is great. I'm gonna just lower the amount of locals working on the construction sites, because I don't want them pulled away from the other factories and stuff. Yeah, so they can, yeah, eventually they're gonna build this new hotel area that we're building. We need infrastructure and all that stuff here, and then we're gonna get tourists with buses across the border to enjoy beautiful Canadian outback. Okay, I did not really hope that we're gonna be making a first track builder straight away. I did hope that we're gonna finish this railroad though, which, to be honest, if I continue just yabbering like I do, so it would be finished shortly. But yeah, I'm not in a rush on doing that. And of course we have the bypass. It's a little bit wobbly, wiggly, avoiding power cables, avoiding fields. This is the only utility. Technically it should be temporary, but I might leave it just, you know, as a connection here. So we're gonna have a track builder building tracks all the way to here. And then one of the track builders are gonna find himself a home here, and he's gonna go continue building all the infrastructure, rest of the infrastructure. Only small depot. This is intentional, not cheating or anything, just because we're gonna have these sets of trains. I don't know which ones. We can go and explore what we have on the border crossing, like sell vehicles, buy vehicles. So, train sets. One of these train sets, we'll see. I still didn't even decide if it's electricity or not. I would really like electricity, and probably will go for electricity, but we'll see. Train sets, they have 300 people. Bear in mind that we have 2 different factories where we need to deliver people. This one has only 200 workers, plus some, locals working here and there, like fire station, well, only fire station. I think we're gonna need police station here as well, because it's gonna be crime. I would be shocked if there's no crimes here. So for example, if we go here and then crime not investigated, here we go, 2 crimes not investigated in chemical factory, because there's no police station around here. There's nobody here, so they can't do it over there. So yeah, this is more or less the plan that I have. I think it's not that bad. I mean, not ideal, but I think I had worse plans than this. So building a track to the factory, slowly they're gonna get the railway production line up and running. We need to get population, I think it's gonna need like 15,000, because the only places they can move is to Port Elgin, and then again, just double checking, we do have kinda... no, we don't have. The only capacity we have is over here. And I think we have all the needs met, wow. English. Sewage tank is the only one. That's because I missed this one. It wasn't connected. It should be working now though. So concrete is delivered. Why half a ton of concrete? Seriously? What the hell was this? Whatever. The other one is delivering the rest. Half a ton of concrete. Like, why didn't it deliver everything? Anyway, and you can see that smokestacks are finally, well, smoking. We're building our first trains, assembling first trains. Steel might be a problem to deliver enough steel, but you can see it currently at 20% productivity. I put around 20%, a little bit more, but let's say 20%. The consumption of steel is decent. It's comparable to supply. I think we can increase this even further. I can increase, but there's not going to be more people because... here, let's go to 50%. Let's see how many people are going to go to work here. That's it. I'm going to leave it here. Next, I really expected the first locomotive to be done in the next episode. First track builder. So, yeah. And money is going down. Money is going down. A couple of things I noticed is that we were sourcing plastics from storage. I started sourcing plastic from the plastic factory, so we should have more plastics. And we can continue exports of electronics. Maybe... what do we need for the... This is something for the next episode. Maybe, guys, if you have any ideas or suggestions, that would be great. If we went and built our own... what's I call it? Mechanical components, electrical assembly lines here. One of these bad boys, you know, plastics, electrical components, and mechanical machine parts, more mechanical components, and make electronics. Is that something that we should do? I don't know how much price it is increase, but it's again extra plastic. We are now exporting only this. I think we're gonna have to invest in plastic industry. I think 18 is gonna be quite happy. Unfortunately. Anyway, so chemical plastics, probably next episode, just so we can increase our exports and hopefully not go bankrupt. Here, cheap. Here, so quite a few worries for you. So, finances are going down. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you next one. Bye-bye.